Hello, and welcome to Belarus edition of Router Reviews. Today, while talking about death metal and its technical kind exactly. This is brutal, this is unforgiving, lots of soloing, and like I said, technicality. Forget your everyday basic death metal, the meet them bow bands. This is Amentia, and the album is called Scourge. So, welcome to the review of Amentia Scourge. This is the band's third album, and this one is from Belarus. Now, before we take a look into the booklet, here is the CD with this hooded creature, the band picture, which is under the jewel case. As you can see, four-man band, very convincing, and the track list, of course, on the background. This was released by Satanath Records 2017. So here is the booklet, the back and the forth, and inside we have, as you can guess, lyrics. Here's the lineup again mentioned, and even more lyrics. This is it basically, all that stuff here. No, Belarus is maybe not typical country for technical, brutal, relentless death metal, but that is the case with Amentia, which kinda reminds me of such bands as Origin, Archspire, and the like. That is, technicality first, brutal second. But Amentia, or at least Scourge, is not as far or extreme than these Canadian and US bands mentioned here. It's kind of the band that is very much soloing, all the parts on the songs. The album is throughout very kind of a hard and worksome to listen through. That is, all the instruments have their parts carefully selected, but in the kind of a cost of the song structures. That is, meanwhile the bass is going all places like ADHD kid, and the kind of hyperactive playing and the bouncing back and forth is kind of detailed from the very beginning to the very end. The thing is that this album is kind of hard to follow. It's most definitely not the type of album you just want to, lay back and relax with. It's more of the type of an album where you should every time basically go for a different instrument. The musical instrument of, okay, so these are the drums. Then start from again and, okay, now I'm hearing the guitars and listening to them. Nice details, man. Basically, that is how the album goes all the way. The only kind of a instrument, so to speak, which doesn't do that much of a changing and detailed things and it's more monotonous, are vocals, because they are pretty much the kind of average growling vocals. Not bad, but nothing mind blown in that sense. They're just doing their job, so to speak, and that's all there is to it. Now, Scourge is something that kind of bothers me in the terms of the songs and compositions, because it's not like these songs are actually that good. They are kind of interesting and they kind of offer you so-called musical instrument pornography. That is, oh man, you can just whack your monkey while listening to these guys' skilled playing. But when it comes to actual songs and them being interesting, the kind of opinion is quite different. It's actually quite boring at some times. Sure, there are interesting riffs here and there. There are nice details. There are, these talented guys, showing off what they have to offer. It's kind of interesting. But like I said, if you want something else than just, proving your skills type of death metal, then this is not the album for you. This is really hard one to actually to recommend to anybody except to those few people who are into very technical and very challenging listening experiences. The kind of death metal that it doesn't even matter if the songs are that good, but at least there is brutal growling and chugging guitars and all these elements put into the very album. In my opinion, Scourge could be a lot better if only these songs were more carefully, composed. Now they are lacking the kind of hit parts, the type of hooks that just, draw you into the basement and give you the beating that after you're like, whoa man, I don't know what happened, but it totally blew my mind. Now it's just like, yeah, you guys are good, but I'm waiting for the actual falling in love part to happen. And that, by the way, never came with me, at least. So, Scourge, very marginal, very atypical album in many perspectives. But then again, definitely has its moments. The production is quite good, and the level of details is kind of nice. So a tough cookie to bite for sure, but those who are in this kind of death metal maybe, just maybe, should check it out. This is all from me regarding this album. Should you have any comments, disagreements, whatever, please leave them in the comment box below, and as always, come back for more and subscribe to the channel. This is me, Cherry, and as always, stay brutal, stay metal, and thank you for watching.